Alien resurrection, xenomorph, extraterrestrial.
It is your host, Isaiah Smith, and I want to talk to you tonight about clandestine thuggery. So I've a new tactic that the gang stalkers are using. As I've said in previous videos, gang stalking is extremely... An individual is constantly being retaliated against by the gang stalking unit. Now, this new tech exponentially more weaselly than some of the stuff that I've experienced over the past couple geographic region of Miami-Dade, Florida. What they're doing now is they're people to my schedule so that I'm constantly running into them in or around, particularly in the Kendall area where I go sometimes. They're constantly moving and synchronizing these people that I verbal disputes with. I've called the police on them, gotten reports against them, that type of thing. They keep synchronizing those people to my schedule so that I'm constantly running into them, so that I'm constantly coming in close contact with them. I'm in close contact with them, even if I don't acknowledge their presence and just move past them, they go and report, and they go and make a report to somebody in their organization that I tried to intimidate them simply by being near against. The retaliation consists of synchronized vehicular obstruction of movement. It is synchronized disease spreading. It is synchronized, and there are a whole host of other synchronized activities that you experience, that I experience, right after crossing these people's paths, even though it's so obvious that they're being scheduled. They're watching what time I get up, what time I leave, what time I eat breakfast, what time I come back, what time I do this, what metro bus, what time I get off the metro bus. There are a whole gang of people, and it's not just military is collectively behind gang stalking. There is a military element, and yes, the Department of Defense has to have some knowledge of this. But they're being guided. They are being mobilized by federal liaisons. So I'm going for now, and I'll see you next time. And hopefully TikTok stays up on the air. I'd hate to see it go, but at the present time, it appears the Congress of the United States is afraid that China is spying on the United States through TikTok. I don't particularly believe that. I think the Chinese government, since it owns TikTok, has every right to monitor people's comments and reactions to news stories, and that's what I believe it's doing. The United States federal government monitors people well. Every government in the world monitors their citizens' comments and reactions to news stories. I don't think it's good for diplomatic relations between the United States and China. I think if the United States and China are actually going to have good diplomatic relations, then the United States should allow a company like TikTok to keep existing. It has over 1 billion users, many of which are small businesses that rely on TikTok for advertising purposes. So hopefully it stays around. The United States owes China $839 billion. I mean, this is public knowledge. I mean, you can look at these facts on the Federal Reserve's websites. The loan that China gave the United States was about $1 trillion. to help the United States, and the United States